It's 6:19 a.m. in the Caribbean waters, roughly 140 miles off Venezuela's shore. The USS Gerald R slices through peaceful seas, when two spots emerge on the skyline, racing toward her group like darts in the morning glow. They weren't leisure aircraft, they were swift, and they were approaching. On the flight deck, crew members halted their tasks as the noise of far-off motors shattered the early tranquility. The atmosphere wavered, warmth distorting the view as two Venezuelan K-8 combat planes emerged from the mist, only 2,000 feet over the surface. No alert, no communication, just hostility. They veered sharply in front of the carrier's front, a flyby designed to scare. But fear only succeeds when the recipient responds. The Ford didn't. From the control tower, the leader observed through lenses, unmoved. "Stay on path," he ordered. The Venezuelan main plane ascended sharply, thrusters igniting, leaving vapor that captured the early rays like flames. The other trailed, wings swaying. The action was overly risky, too near the waves, too speedy, and much too close to a 100,000-ton atomic vessel whose detection gear could spot a golf ball from 40 miles away. Below, in the battle data room, the Ford's air monitors were already viewing every moment of it on the thermal streams. Their displays revealed the reality in heat signatures, bare attachment spots, no arms. This wasn't a strike path, it was drama, the armed forces equivalent of a challenge. But here's the fact about challenges on the ocean. One error in calculation, one lapse in decision, and you're not merely skimming a vessel, you're challenging a global force. At 0621 hours, the planes headed back to the Venezuelan shoreline. For a brief time, it seemed finished, but it wasn't. Since 2 minutes afterward, the detection image shifted, and what occurred after that would transform a basic overflight into a worldwide event. Inside the battle guidance room, the illumination was low, the atmosphere heavy with concentration. Detection panels shone faint green along the array of monitors. Every staff member already understood what the paths were. Two Venezuelan K-8s. But now, something was off. "Battle station, we have another detection signal. Fresh direction bearing 217, rapid and rising. Additional duo. 4 signals altogether, aiming directly at the Ford battle team." The supervisor leaned forward. "Mapped. Verify IFF. None. IFF. No answer to signals." The space grew silent, save for the buzz of equipment. But no one lost composure. They practiced this hundreds of times. Up on the surface, Air Group 8 sprang into action. 2 FA-18E Super Hornets got ready for takeoff. Yellow vests signaled them ahead. The launch teams knelt in place. Hornet 1, flaps extended, controls adjusted for departure, approval given. The director lowered his arm, and a streak of steel and noise blasted from the front. The control center monitored both Hornets as they ascended into position, turning left toward the incoming signals. Their mission was straightforward.
Action.
Block, recognize, and calm if feasible. Beneath, the tactics leader observed on the large display. The distance was shrinking quickly. 60 miles, 50, 2. Tower battle. "Suggest we reinforce guard formation. Move destroyers Mason and Thomas Hudner up front." Authorized. "Keep velocity and direction." The Ford didn't waver and didn't deviate. To the inexperienced, it appeared like a taunt. To the naval force, it was stance. The implicit statement of US vessels for years. We don't shift for threats. By 0626 hours, the Hornets were rising past 15,000 feet. And what they were going to witness would prove that this meeting was no coincidence.
At 15,000 feet, sunlight strikes the Hornets like blaze on steel. Their motors roar against the Caribbean breeze as they surge eastward, dashing toward the unfamiliar. The primary aviator, codename Viper 1, checks his detection panel. 4 firm signals, grouped closely, height growing. Command Viper 1, verify threats. 4 signals, direction 217, height 16. Acknowledged, Viper 1. Confirmed identification. Venezuelan K-8 models. Engagement guidelines. Protective only. Understood. We'll handle it smoothly. Under them, the USS Gerald R is a dot on the ocean, guarded by her destroyers in ideal diamond arrangement. The vessel's SPY-3 detection system maps the whole atmosphere with accuracy, supplying every detail, pace, height, path, right to the Hornet's control panel connections. At 06:28 hours, the 2 front K-8s emerge through a slim cloud layer, trails cutting through the azure. Viper 1 to signal. State your identity right away. You are nearing a US vessel team functioning in open skies. Silence. But then a voice heavy with dialect. US plane, you are breaching Bolivarian space. You will depart immediately. The Venezuelans swept across the Hornet's front at slightly below 400 knots. One so near that Viper 1's headgear shows. Closeness warning. Mind your distance, his partner announces. Viper 1 grips his controls. We're not here to play, guys. Just observe the display. Back on the Ford, every detection views it instantly. The trajectories intersecting within moments of impact. Tower battle. Venezuelan planes performing hazardous actions. Acknowledged. Keep composed stance. No path adjustment. Well, one aspect is obvious now. This is not an error. It's a lure. At 17,000 feet, the 2 Super Hornets trail the Venezuelan group like predators following a careless herd. The atmosphere is clear but charged. Slim clouds sliding under them, the Caribbean extending infinite azure beneath. On Viper 1's thermal display, the K-8s move nearer to one another, compacting group. No rockets, but empty attachment spots gleam under the sunlight. Pure visual threat and nothing more. Command, they're entering our trajectory once more. Spacing 800 meters. Acknowledged. Keep trailing stance. Document all. The Ford's E-2D Hawkeye, orbiting far above, supplies its detection image straight into the Hornet's headgear. Every action, every variation is documented. The vessel's staff beneath is quiet, observing the information develop like a real-time strategy match. Then one Venezuelan plane turns abruptly left, splitting group. The action is quick, hostile, and perilously close to the surface, directly across Viper 2's front. The US aviator's voice remains steady. Ford command signal, just performed a closeness sweep.